Yeah, this is fake name TJ Bobby Safraza calling live from undisclosed location in Boston. So it looks like Donald Trump is gonna have to ensue martial law. Ensue martial law to get all these fucking corrupt deep state politicians that are embedded in our country, from the CIA, NSA, from the even Massport, all these fucking little like fake organizations, right? Okay, he's gonna have to do martial law. It's probably gonna be about a year before he rounds up all these motherfuckers. The only reason why they haven't assassinated Trump is because there's a hit list. There's a list of names, right? There's this list of names, and I got this information from an ex-Navy SEAL. So I guess all these ex-Navy SEALs, all these ex-Special Forces, all these fucking like serious killers, man. Because I was in the Army, right? There's a difference between just regular soldiers, shitbag soldiers, and then there's like the third class. There's like the fucking G.I. Joe, fucking black ops, like serious fucking killers. There's a total difference between someone that can run 12 minutes and 2 miles, right? Like that's like a regular soldier. You know what I mean? But then there's the SF, there's the Special Forces who can run 12 minutes, 2 miles while he's carrying a motherfucker. And he's got a fucking 50 cal tripod on his shoulder, on the other shoulder. He's got a 200-pound fucking bleeding battle buddy, and then he's got the tripod on the other shoulder, and he still runs the 2 miles in 12 minutes. Those motherfuckers, those veterans, right, have a list. There's a list that went around, I guess, before the election, basically saying if Trump ends up dead, even if he has a heart attack, whatever, because that's what CIA does, they got that special heart attack thing that was put in front of Congress in the 1960s. In the 1960s, all they have to do is pinprick you with something to give you cardiac arrest. And this is all real, whatever. Look it up for yourself. It's all on video. It was actually filmed in front of the Senate, on the Senate floor in the 1960s. Okay, so Trump basically has protection. The only reason why he has protection is because these people that fought for this country, that went and did these wars, these fake ass fucking wars. Yeah, the Muslims are bad people, right? I hate to say it, but they are. The majority of them are fucking bad people. There's a small percentage where they're good people. Most of them are homosexual. Most of them fucking beat their wives. They got fucking, they fuck little kids. It's sick. It's a sick fucking culture. We don't want nothing to do with that culture. We don't want that culture in America. We're already starting to see it. Like in Dearborn, Michigan, they take over. They take over places. Look at Germany now. Germany's flipping the fuck out. Sweden just lost the election. I think big time election fraud. And also I think it has something to do with, you can get into philosophy about how women go for like not even the strongest man, but they go for a man outside of their community, right? These women in Sweden are destroying their own country subconsciously because they're doing it subconsciously because they want to see it burn. Something inside of them is saying, well, if my men can't fucking stop it, then they're not real men, or they're not man enough for me. So basically, the women in Sweden, that's what they're fucking doing. They're fucking, they're burning their own country. They're destroying their own country. There is no money over there. They're giving it all to the fucking terrorists. And that's what they are. They're fucking terrorists, dude. You're bringing in North Africans? Great. They're fucking heated. Fucking we killed Gaddafi. Right? You know why? You look that up. Look why they killed Gaddafi. They didn't kill Gaddafi because he was a bad dude. They killed Gaddafi because he was the best motherfucker in Africa. Like, fucking seriously. He had the best civilization in the world. And France owed him a couple $2 billion. And not backed up by the fake fucking dollar, the fake financial system, backed up in gold. Gaddafi's money was backed up in gold, man. That was real money. Tangible money. You can say, like, yeah, Damn, that African Gaddafi money, that's real fucking money. This I can trade in for a bar of gold or a piece of gold or whatever. They went in, they stole all that gold. They don't know where it is. It's all missing. All his gold's missing. His oil fields are now owned by like Halliburton. Same thing in Afghanistan and fucking Iraq. All that oil, all the fucking gold, the diamonds, the mines, everything is all owned by American companies that have to do with the Bush family. Alright? Right now, Trump seems to be going after more like Clinton, Obama, them people. I think he had to pick a side because he couldn't go after both of them. You can't go after fucking Bush because Bush owns everything. That family owns everything. Like I've said before, his great-grandfather was an evil motherfucker, that Prescott Bush, but his great-grandmother was the daughter of Aleister Crowley. All this ties into the occult. It all ties into black magic. There's some evil, evil motherfuckers that run this world. And it all goes back to the British royalty, too. It all goes back to the British royalty, too. They still control everything. The Vatican controls everything. They make it seem like a lot of these Jews really own everything, but the fact is they really don't. The fact is that the Vatican owns the Jews, and that's the truth. They've owned the Jews for a while. The Vatican created the Muslim religion. They did a lot of evil shit, and they're doing a lot of evil shit with these pedophiles, man. These pedophile rings all lead back to the fucking royals. They all lead back to the Vatican. They all lead back to these same fucking these people, places, and things. And these fucking clowns like fucking Jay-Z and Beyonce throwing up the fucking one eye symbol, the Illuminati symbol. Dude, those are fucking, they're toys. They're toys. You think when shit hits the fan, they're going to be allowed to go into the bunker? Fuck no. Fuck no. They're going to be told to go appear at that Hollywood fucking red carpet review of some movie. They're going to have to make it seem like everything's okay, when in reality, the fucking real elites are going underground. But the fact of the matter is, I believe Jesus Christ is going to fuck these people. Jesus Christ is going to open up the fucking ground, and it doesn't matter where you are. I believe he's going to go after these evil people. Do I believe it's the end times now? No, because Revelation says that there will be rumors of wars, there will be wars and rumors of wars, but it says, but the end is not yet. The end is not yet. And that's where I think we are now. I think we got a couple more generations. At least I hope so. But let me get to why I started this. I started this because I wanted to talk about Morgellons and this fucking chemtrailing that's going on. Alright, so Trump isn't dead because he's got these ex-veterans all around America, all around the world basically, that have a list. Each one might have a squad. I don't know how it works, but they've got like 5 names on that list. Each one guy might have one name, right? And it's his job to go kill that motherfucker. So they were given this list, whoever in charge, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, probably the Rothschilds, because the Rothschilds control all of our electric grid in America, and I think Canada too. Every single electric company is owned by the Rothschild family. And do you think that's kind of funny? I do. I don't think they should be allowed in our country. And honestly, I hate to say it, but Trump is going to suspend the Constitution. He's going to do it soon. He's going to do it real fucking soon. These people, their time is up, man. Their time is up. They've had this country on lock basically since fucking they killed Lincoln. They've had this country fucking on lock, dude. And they've been sucking us dry. Trump's going to reset it. He's going to reset the economy. He's going to reset the way we spend money, the way money's worth, what's money's worth. And maybe, I'm hoping that he goes back and he brings back taxes to where you can't tax a fucking person for their labor. Because that's it written in our Constitution, that you cannot tax a man on his labors, because that's illegal. It's illegal in our fucking Constitution. And then you got these freaks, these sovereign citizens thinking that they can just do whatever the fuck they want. You really can't right now. You can't, because we live in a police state. We don't live in America, the land of the free. We live in America, the land of the police. That's where the fuck we live. They got facial recognition on the train. I know this for a fact. In the subway in Boston, they got facial recognition. They got people following you around if you're a felon, especially if you're a targeted individual. When I went through the detox to detox myself from these Morgellons fibers, my body was so sensitive to these fucking frequencies. It was unreal. It was because I was actually clean. And now that I'm actually eating again, I'm not fasting, but I'm doing a lot of other things. I'm drinking the apple cider, I'm fucking doing the lemon juice, I'm doing a lot of fucking things to try to keep these things fucking out of my body and pissed off. The peroxide, I'm drinking a lot of peroxide mixed with water to keep oxygen in my blood, right? But the thing is daily, this stuff falls on us. It's already in the ground. It's already everywhere. It's in the water when you take a shower. It gets in your pores. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do at this point besides eat organic and fucking pray. That's it. That's all you can do is eat organic and pray. And try to detox as much as you can. It sucks if you have to work because you can't really fast. You'll lose your mind. Yeah, I get real angry. And sometimes I think that they're making me angry because that's a part of the, if you look all this up, this has been known since the 70s. They've been able to send out frequencies to people's brains to send out signals to either make them angry, horny. There's like three things. It's either, I think it's anger, horny, or depressed. There's like three different things, and those are the three different things they know how to do from the 70s. So God knows what they know how to do today. Now I know they're making everyone fucking gay, like the atrazine with the frogs. It's a big joke, Alex Jones. It's not fake. It's real, man. It's real. And if you want to laugh about it, you're a slave. You're a slave. You're laughing about being a slave, man. Open your fucking mind. Open your mind. Boston is full of colleges, and it's full of these college students. These kids are lost, man. They're being taught lies. They're being taught lies, and it's sad. But anyways, back to Donald Trump. So the reason why he's not dead is because these super soldiers got these lists. So they know, okay, if Trump dies, I go kill these fucking 5 people. And so the elites are scared. They're scared fuck shit. I'm not talking about elites like the rappers, the fucking Illuminati. They're not scared. The Rothschilds are scared. The Justin Trudeau is scared. The fucking Queen of England is scared. These people who you've never heard of, right, who actually control the banking system are scared. I know Zuckerberg is scared of Google. All these internet things have been, what's it called, like YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. They've been committing treason. They've been committing treason by censoring conservative right-wing views. They have been committing treason. That is treasonous. And I think they're going to pay for it. I think martial law is coming soon. And I honestly, me as an American, as an ex-army under Obama, I hated the fucking army. I always wanted to be a soldier. And it was like the first week of joining the army, I realized, I was like, wow, everyone rats on each other. I was like, they're giving me, they had me my first week. I was supposed to follow some kid around and see if he was doing drugs and what he was doing. He wasn't doing nothing, man. He was going home, hanging out with his wife. His wife was pregnant, and they had a bad pregnancy and whatever. But the thing is, they didn't want to hear it. So then when I told them, I said, kick me out of the army. I'm not following this fucking kid around no more. You know what they did? Instead of kicking me out of the army, they made me a target. So, me, just drinking, partying, and the thing is, I'm from Boston, and I know how to talk to girls and have fun and whatever. I always have girls over my place. I always had girls over the barracks room. There was a big jealousy thing, right? they used all that against me. They used my friends against me. My friends betrayed me in the army. Some of them didn't. Some of them didn't. Some of them are still my friends today. But listen, there was a big thing. And they tried to put a lot of shit on me that wasn't fucking true. And in the end, I won. I won. They had nothing on me. They tried to put some serious claims on me because I wouldn't bow down. I wouldn't fucking become their slave. I wouldn't listen to their lies and believe them and fucking do what they told me to do when I knew it was wrong. And I knew that's not why I joined the army. And I knew that's not what you're supposed to do. And that's the army that they had under Obama. And while I was leaving, we had a big meeting with the first sergeant and the old captain, who was a woman, who was definitely like a man-hater. This first sergeant promised me that he was going to change shit. He promised me he was going to change shit. I let him in on some stuff that happened in my childhood, some I don't want to say satanic ritual abuse, but there are definitely words, there are definitely phrases that you can say that are basically spells. I understand that now, that are basically spells that I could say one word like one phrase right now, and it would blow your mind. And not just blow your mind like, whoa, DMT, blow your mind. No, like blow your mind, like give you PTSD, make you forget this situation, and then be able to control you. And it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. At a young age, I had this being done to me. I had this phrase being said to me, like fucking at times of abuse, all sorts of different times. But the thing was, I was smart. I was able to get around it, so I was able to understand what was happening. And so then, for the longest time, I used this phrase against other people being young. But at the age of, I think, 13, I had promised myself never to say it again. To never say it again. And I have told a couple of people this phrase. A psychiatrist that didn't believe what happened to me as a child, because it's so off the wall crazy. I told him the phrase, and he fucking believed me. And then the first sergeant. I told the first sergeant the phrase, because I wanted him to know. I wanted him to know that there is evil in this world, and that what was happening in front of all of our faces was beyond just like some asshole president fucking making people, like, trying to kick people out of the army. It went way beyond, like, let's just get people out of the army to save money. No, there was some evil going on. And what they tried to put on me, what they tried to fucking say, you know, which was totally off the wall. There was no evidence. It was just the fact that they said it. The fact that, like basically, you call someone a rapist, right, with no proof, like they're doing a Kavanaugh now. It ruins their life. Or at least their life in that situation. Because everyone in Boston knows I'm not a rapist, nothing like that. But that's basically what they tried to do to me in the army, with no proof. With no fucking proof. So when I told my first sergeant when I was leaving about like what really happened, how my childhood was, you know, that I still wanted to be a soldier. And that fucking I did. I still became a soldier. Even though I was a plumber, and at the time, in 2008, when everyone was broke, I was making a lot of fucking money, dude. I made $24 an hour. A lot of people are losing their houses. I'm making money and fucking doing side work, right? Giving people deals, but getting cash. Getting like $750 cash on a Saturday after I just brought home almost $1,000, right? So it was like, I didn't have to join the army. I joined the army because like, that's what I wanted to do. I loved this country. And so anyway, so back to Trump. So I had to tell this first sergeant was blown away, but I think he knew. He was like, wow, you're right, like, there is some evil going on. This isn't like just regular politics. There's some evil shit happening in this world. And it's true. There is some evil shit happening in this world. And this chemtrail shit that you can go on fucking Harvard.com and watch this little cocksucker who's been doing this for 15 years, chemtrailing our skies with aluminum, barium, and that other fucking metal, right? It's beyond that. It's beyond just dropping metal in the sky. It's beyond poisoning us. It's beyond filling up our livers with heavy metal. It's beyond that. It has to do with these fucking nanofibers, this dust, this micro dust. And this is everywhere. This is true. You can look at the creator of this. I wish I had his fucking name. I just seen him in another video. He wrote a book. Okay? At the end of one of his, he does a lot of like TED Talks and shit, or he used to do a lot of TED Talks saying how great this stuff was. But now, 2018, he's like begging for forgiveness. The dude wrote a book basically saying he was sorry. He was sorry to the world for what he did. But I guess the thing is that he wasn't the sole creator. The shit had been around. The shit had been going on since the 70s, since they were hitting people in the brain with those brain waves, right? And they knew they can control people. They knew they could send like an anger wave to someone. Just someone in a crowd, right? Make one person angry. Not the whole crowd. Well, they could do it to the whole crowd. And not only that, now they have the voice-to-skull technology. The voice of God, they call it. The voice of God technology. They did it in Iraq in 2000, the first Iraq war. Desert Storm, I believe. They fucking made they made like a whole fucking company of fucking Iraqi, soldiers surrender. Because they said, hey, this is a law. Put down your weapons. The Americans are good guys. Like, trust me, I'm your God. And the dudes did it. Every fucking soldier put down their weapons and surrendered. And fucking, that was, I don't even know, 98, 97, something like that. But the thing is, the CIA has gone above and beyond. This targeted individual program, you can call it preventive policing program. What they do is they hire regular people. Sometimes they hire regular people to like basically stalk you, harass you, bother you in the supermarket, walk up to you next to the train and be like, hey, just jump on the fucking tracks. You know, try to start a fight with you, see how like basically see where you're at. You know what I mean? Like, basically, see if I'm gonna punch this motherfucker, right? And most of the time, I'm able to control my anger. Sometimes I'm not, you know? Sometimes I'm not. And friggin', but this is very real. This 5G system, like Richie from Boston been talking about for years. I've been trying to contact Richie. Richie don't fucking answer my fucking things. I had Morgellons real bad. I had my doctors taking pictures of him. He works for fucking, Mass General Hospital. He's a teacher at Harvard. They have a nano lab that fucking did a test on one of these fibers floating around in the air. And they found this fiber came from the Ames Institute that worked for NASA. That this is a total artificial fiber with a silicone outside with a metallic like inside that is actually 3 different types of DNAs. That it's an actual creature living inside of this thing, and it's 10% spider. 20% spider, 10% human, and it's 70% fungus. And the thing is, we're fucking filled to the brim with this shit. And so now Donald Trump is gonna hopefully win. I'm hoping that he wins. I'm hoping that he kills all these motherfuckers, sends them to Guantanamo Bay, and chops off their fucking heads. Because if he don't win, if they kill Trump, right, and they take the government back over, we're going to war. We're going to war with fucking China. We're going to war with North Korea. We're going to war with fucking Russia. There's going to be the never-ending war that was in the book 1984. And that's how we're going to live. Only probably not. Probably not. They're probably just going to kill us all off. They're probably just going to nuke all the major cities, make everything radioactive, because no one's going to go to work at all these power plants. Every single river, lake, everything is going to be radioactive. We're going to be fucked. So you think like you can prep Yeah, you might survive for like a year, maybe, right? Like if you stay in your house and just eat what you have, if you have a year supply. But the thing is, you're going to have to go outside. Once you go outside and you realize everything's radioactive, you're not going to live that long. You're really not going to fucking live that long. So the thing is, Trump's got to win. He's got to win. He's got to impose martial law. He's got to suspend the Constitution. He's got to arrest the satanic, Luciferian, pedophile fucking elite. He's got to do it. And we've got to let him. Honestly, like, we can't fight these fucking cops. These cops probably don't even know what's going on. You know what I mean? Most of the time. But the thing is, a lot of us do. A lot of us do. And these people making orgonite, that's great. But I think, for some reason, I think that this 5G might be able to blast through the orgonite. I have a feeling. Like, I'd love to make some of this orgonite, but I'm scared. Because these 5G things are near my house. Or at least what I'm looking at, I think they're 5G things. I really don't know. But the fact is I can feel that tingling sensation that other people say they felt before a storm comes in. And that's not natural. That never happened my whole life. It only started happening in the past couple of years when they started rolling out 5G. And the fact is this is all very real. You know, to the lame person that doesn't really know what's going on, fine. Do your research. It's going to take a long time. I would start with 9/11. Start with 9/11. You don't know what's going on? Start with 9/11. Follow the money. Follow the money. Follow how there was a big bank heist in the morning, how they stole all the gold out of the vaults. And one truck crashed, right? One truck, one fucking armored vehicle crashed. Like 6 blocks away with the doors open and the gold falling out of the back around 30 minutes before the first plane hit. Look that up. And then you tell me it wasn't a fucking inside job. All right? Because the thing is the Jews did it, but also the Bushes did it. But the thing is who really owns these Jews? Who owns these Jewish bankers? Who set up those Jews there? Who created that problem? The Catholic Church, man. And I hate to say it because I'm raised Catholic. There's a lot of good Catholic priests. I love them. Honestly, I got nothing but love for Catholics because I'm basically a Catholic. I got rosaries right there. I'm looking at them. But the thing is there's an evil embedded in these places. There's an evil embedded in everything. And the thing is, these chemtrails that they're saying, they're seeding the clouds, they're doing this, they're doing that. There are websites, right, that are now taken down. You have to use the Wayback Machine. That in 2004, 2003, they were bragging about we can stop forest fires with the weather. We have these trucks, these mobile fucking radar trucks. We can fucking bring rain. Give us 30 days, we'll set up our trucks and we'll bring rain to the forest. These websites don't exist anymore. They don't exist anymore. I guarantee you those trucks exist. I guarantee you what they're doing in fucking California with the direct energy weapons, right? Fucking... It's sad, man. There's a lot going on. I'm trying to stay on subject here, but so basically, what's happened is with this Morgellons is we all got it in us, right? And I realize this: once you stop eating, right? Once you get to that third day, these motherfuckers get heated. They get mad. They start hatching. That's when you start feeling the bugs crawling, right? So I have a real bad feeling that's a part of their plan. You know, and besides the fact that it's eating away at your soul, the Morgellons is taken away from your soul. It's taken away from your inner light, your green light, your heart chakra, all this shit. Like, the Morgellons is in us, man. It's all over. It's inside your brain, you know, and it's like you can't really get rid of it. I've tried, but I still feel this thing inside me. And it's true. It still is inside me. Oh, so no, I had my doctor take a sample, a couple samples of the white fibers coming out of my skin. Came back, hair, not Morgellons. Client thinks Morgellons. It's a hair, and that was a scab. But you know what I asked him? I said, Doc, can you please send it to the nano lab? Can they look at it through the nano lab with a lady did her research and found out that it was a fiber that came from the Ames Institute. They didn't send it to the fucking nano lab. He sent it to a regular fucking lab. And the dude said, yeah, that's hair and skin. No shit, it's hair and skin, motherfucker. That's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to, it feeds off of your hair and skin. It's not just, but anyways, it's like whatever. So now I have to go to my doctor again on the 4th and be like, yeah, you're right. Because that's what I was going to do to begin with. But honestly, like, I felt like God wanted me to tell him. God wanted me to tell him. And the funny thing is I'm not the only patient that told him. He told me that it's extremely controversial and that fucking he has another patient that also thinks they have Morgellons. But he said all tests are coming back regular. And fucking my doctor is extremely smart. He runs the clinic. He runs the whole clinic of Charlestown, Mass General Hospital. 3 months or so out of the year, he goes to Africa and fucking donates his time for AIDS. He's a real smart dude. We've talked about God. He's an ex-Jew. He doesn't believe in God. I've tried to preach to him a little bit. I got him thinking about evolution a little bit, but the thing is, he just laughs, because I proposed questions to him saying, that basically science is a religion, that you have to have faith in science. Like, yeah, I can read scientific papers, right, on theories, but there is no proof. You can't prove these things, and you have to have faith. And the thing is, I would rather have faith in a God that I know in my heart is real, that I can feel. I can feel God. God helps me. He shows me things. And you can think that's a lie. God has showed me things from my childhood that I thought that I forgot. And it's funny, and you think of it, you try to think of it logically, is it a dream or a memory? Like Slipknot said. Is it a dream or a memory? Is it? Or was God showing me what happened? You know what I mean? And now I can look at it, and not with logic, not with either side of your brain, but with fucking an open mind and an open heart. Like, you can see what happened, and you can understand what happened, and all you can kind of do is feel sorry for people. You can feel sorry for the people that hurt you. You can feel sorry for the people that are still trying to hurt you, because they're gone. They're they're so far gone. There's nothing bringing them back. And well, back to Trump. So he's basically taking on the world. Basically taking on the world, the New World Order. They're scared because he's locked up the CIA. He's basically castrated the CIA. But a lot of these black op organizations, he's ended. Chemtrails are supposed to be stopped. Donald Trump signed an executive order that ordered NASA to stop all weather manipulation programs, including chemtrails. They happen every day. They don't stop. There is no stop. And you can look on, I believe it's NOAA. It's an acronym. And there's another website that I go on that I have bookmarked. But you can look on these weather websites where you can see the clouds. Right, because I'm living right on the water. You can see these clouds, right, on this website. Even the smallest cloud, it'll show you the smallest cloud. Every fucking morning, I'm looking out to the fucking east where the sun rises, right? And it's just covered, completely covered. You can never see the sun, never see the sunrise. Never, not once. And this just started happening. Within the past 3-4 years, it's only gotten worse. And this year, not once, or I think once I've seen the sunrise, but that's not the fucking sun. That's the sun simulator. It's a pure white light. It's a pure white light you can't even fucking look at. And I remember as a kid, looking, the sun was fucking yellow, dude. The real sun is yellow. You can look up and see the sun. It's yellow. And the sky is blue. The sky is not hazy white, right? It doesn't matter where you live, how bad the pollution is. The fucking sky's blue, the sun's yellow, and Clouds are not long and linear, and they don't fucking float down. Clouds don't do that. That's fake news. It's all fake clouds. So he's tried to stop NASA. I don't know why he's creating Space Force. I don't believe in space. I think it's all fake news. But he's creating a Space Force, I believe, to take some power away from NASA, because they're not spending the money on what they're saying they're spending the money on. And a lot of this tax money, right, that we're being robbed from, right? We pay taxes at the store to buy gum. We pay taxes for cigarettes. We pay taxes for gas. We pay taxes at the toll. We're fucking putting money in the toll. We pay taxes on our car insurance, on our house insurance. And then they take money out of our fucking paychecks, right? They take all that money. And even the people that live in subsidized housing and get free money, they pay taxes too. They pay taxes too. When you swipe your EBT card, you still pay taxes. They take so much money. It's disgusting. They have so much money. And so Trump's trying to reset all this. He's trying to start us from fucking ground zero, and he's going to have to crash the system. He's going to break this fucking system, this broken-ass, corrupt system where fucking it keeps certain people in power. And they're Luciferian, they're pedophiles, they're trying to live forever, they kill children, they drink it, they shoot up adrenochrome, they drink blood, and they sacrifice fucking kids, man. The shit is real. The shit is real, and it's been real for hundreds and thousands of years. They've been doing this for thousands of years. They've been drinking the blood of the young, and they're still doing it today. And fucking so anyway, so let's get back to Trump. So Trump's alive for a reason. I told you why. It's because he has protection. Because these people don't want to die. That's the whole point. Is these people think they can live forever. They think they can go underground. When they blow everything up, they think they can go underground, wait 5 years, and come back out. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. God's not going to let that happen, because it's not written. It's not written in the Bible. God told us what was going to happen, and friggin' that's not a part of it. They just think they can become transhuman, and that's what they've created us. They've taken us and they've made us transhuman, putting this Morgellons fiber in us. We're part machine, we're part antenna, we're part battery. They're sucking the fucking life out of us. And these people, so Trump's tried to stop the chemtrails. Chemtrails are still here. Every morning, yeah. So every morning, there's these giant fucking clouds that go for miles, right? That aren't very high. They're not high. You can see clouds that go up way high, right? Like thousands and thousands of miles. I never see them anymore. Now it's clouds are only a couple hundred feet in the sky. That's it. That's the highest I see clouds. You know why? Because they're not clouds, they're chemtrails. They're fucking chemtrails. Friggin' and you can go online and look on these websites. Where are the clouds? These clouds don't show up. Every morning I'll go on this website, I'll look out to the east from my house, and on the GPS there will be no clouds. It'll be a clear sky. It's supposed to be a clear sky. It's not a clear sky. The sun is covered. It's covered with miles and miles and miles of fucking fake clouds that aren't showing up on radar or whatever they're using. I don't know, but they're not real, man. They're not real. They're not. And the thing is, I hope Trump is the man I think he is. You know, I pray that this will end one day, because it made me really sick. I'm trying to get away. I'm trying to get a good job. I'm trying to move away from where I live near the airport, because it's killing me. It's killing me. The people around me are fucking all poisonous, man. They're all fucking... everyone... Boston's not what it used to be. Boston's not what it used to be. It's either the predator, victim, rescuer mentality. It's that triangle. You're one of the three. And I'm out of that bubble. I've managed to move myself out of that fucking bubble. And I'm no longer the victim, I'm no longer the predator, and I'm no longer the person being rescued or the rescuer. And I can see it now, but that's what everyone is. You're one of those three, right? And a lot of them are cops. But there's a lot of like these cops. Boston's filled with these fake ass fucking CIA, Massport, NSA, Homeland Security, FBI. They suck. They all fucking suck. We don't need you here. We don't want you here. You know what you can do? You can grab all the fucking Muslims, get them the fuck out, and then you can leave with them. Like, go somewhere else. We don't want you. Turn your badge and gun in, or keep the gun. Turn your badge in. You got no more power. We don't want you. We don't want our taxpayers paying your salary. Go pick up a hammer and start building something. You know, become a builder. You know? And the thing is, it's funny, I can't get a fucking job being a white male. I can't go back and join the union right now being a white male. They want women. They want black people. They want Spanish people, right? And I got a lot of friends that are black and Spanish. But the thing is, growing up in Boston, it used to just be Puerto Rican and black. Irish and Italian, right? No, not anymore. Not anymore. We got an influx of fucking Africans. We got an influx of fucking El Salvadorians. MS-13s running around like crazy. Gang raping little girls. Killing little girls. Fucking, and then we got Elizabeth Warren, right? Like fucking filling the ballot box with fake fucking votes. No one's voting for that fucking lady. And they're completely brainwashed. That's the other part, is Boston is completely fucking brainwashed. These people are walking around like zombies. All you have to do is go on the train and just like not look at your phone. Take your headphones out. Look around. Look the fuck around, man. These people are weirdos. 15 years ago, I used to be able to pick up broads like no problem. Just walking around talking to people, right? Now, it's fucking creepy. People are creepy. There's a bunch of creepy dudes walking around. There's a bunch of crazy women walking around. Like the other night on the bus, I'm on the way home. Had a bad day. Everyone had a bad day, it seems. So, this young black kid on his way to the projects, because the projects are over there, but whatever. This young black kid definitely like thinks he's a thug, you know. I don't even know. He definitely you're riding the bus, buddy. You're not doing that great. But anyways, so fucking this older dude, probably 40, maybe 45, was like, yo, dude, stop bumping into me. And this nigga, like, or this black dude turned back and boom, bumped into him again. Fucking the dude was like, yo, what the fuck's your problem? Whatever. So dude was so mad that this kid, like, cause the dude was like, yo, you need to grow the fuck up. The old man was telling the kid, like, yo, grow the fuck up, man. Start acting right. You know, like, what's wrong with you? Like, you're just gonna purposely bump into it was like butt to nut on this train, on this bus. Like, everyone's standing, and this dude was like heated that this black kid was just like pushing him. And the thing is, this young black kid had to be like 17. He had no, like, that old man would have wiped him down. Word, he would have wiped him down. No problem. Unless the kid had a knife, which he probably did. But anyway, so the dude's leaving. The dude don't want to be on the bus because he's so angry. Because I probably would have hit the kid. I probably wouldn't have been able to control my anger. But not even thinking how old this kid is, it wouldn't have mattered to me. You disrespected me in front of people, I would have had to hit you. That's just the way my mind works. That's what jail does to you. Jail creates monsters. But it doesn't really create monsters, but it creates people that are ready to fight at the drop of a feather. You know, ready, especially when it comes to their family, their loved ones, like, and when it comes to respect. Respect is a big fucking thing. And these people today, a lot of people have no respect. So anyways, so this the white guy's walking off the bus, right? And you gotta get by people. He's saying, excuse me. Boom, getting off the bus. He gets off the bus door shuts. Now where I'm standing where the wheelchair is supposed to go. I have the perfect view of everything, of the two people fighting and this lady that was standing right next to them. Right? This lady, and actually I could see her from behind. So this is where it gets good. This lady, after dude left and they shut the door and the bus drives away, right? This lady's like, he grabbed my ass. What a pervert. He grabbed my ass. So I said, lady, shut the fuck up. I said, you virtue signaling cunt. I watched the whole fucking thing. No one touched your ass. You're a liar. And she's looking at me. She's like, oh, you're evil. And I said, I'm evil. I said, you're evil. I said, you just tried to put a fucking rape case on someone that had nothing. I said, you just tried to put a rape case on a man that was walking past you that didn't even touch you. I said he was holding a briefcase and a newspaper in the other hand. I said, you know what? Call the cops. Can someone call the cops? And I'm not a cop caller, right? But I wanted to scare this lady. I said, call the cops right now. You think you got molested by that guy? Call the cops right now. I want to make a statement. I said, you can make your statement, I'll make my statement. Because I think you're a liar. And friggin' she was speechless. She was speechless. She had called me evil, right? But then I think she realized, like, oh my, because you know what? Then what I did was I said, look, there's a camera there and there's a camera there. I said, call the cops. Call the cops. I said, you butted in on a fight between two men. Two men were having a fight, and you felt like you needed some attention? I said, why did you even say that? I said, I'm standing right here. I watched the whole thing. No one touched your ass. And she was like big, fat, and nasty too. So it wasn't like she was some young little girl or nothing like that. This lady was like 40 years old and probably like gross looking. You wouldn't touch her with a fucking broomstick to get her off your porch. And fucking, she was speechless. She was speechless. And then like moved away. She moved far away from me, right? And then I had to answer the phone fucking because I'm dealing with my own problems with an ex-girlfriend who thinks she can like come back into my life and shower me with gifts, but still try to lie to me. But fucking, it's funny. Someone's gonna get hurt over this. Fucking, not her, but there was some games that were being played, and someone who I had called a friend at one point in time wanted to not have sex with her or do anything like that, but get her strung out on heroin. Get her strung out on heroin behind my back. Like, because when I had first seen her, she looked great. 2 weeks later, I see her yesterday, she's fucking strung out. She's strung the fuck out, man. She's lying to me. And I know who she's getting it from. I know how she's getting it. And kid's gonna get hurt. He's gonna get hurt real bad. And friggin', oh well. That's what happens, man. This is the America we live in today. I guess fucking if you wanna get high, right? And you got no money, what to do is I guess you find a girl who's sober, who no longer does drugs, right? And you take advantage of that, right? So fucking you get her to spend her money, and fucking you get her to lie to her. But it used to be my fiance, right? But I had left her because of her mother. She wouldn't leave her fucking mother because her mother had been feeding her Klonopin since she was a little kid. She actually brought a man into the house and raped her and fucking continue to let her rape her. And friggin', it's sick, man. It was sick. And it was like kind of like I'm playing the rescuer, but I kind of told her that I'm not playing that now. You know what I mean? Like we're both adults now. We were adults the last time too, but I was like, I'm a different person, and she tried to tell me she's a different person, but she should have came to me immediately when this dude was trying to sell her dope or trade her dope, but instead she wanted to get high, whatever. Like, but whatever, man. Back to Trump. There's gonna be big martial law. There's gonna be chaos in the streets. Don't go out in the streets, okay? No one should be coming to your house to take your guns. If they are, if they're coming to your house to take your guns to try and that means they're gonna try and execute you. And those aren't Trump's guys. Trump's guys won't do that. Those are gonna be the communists. Those are gonna be the paid fucking communists. The Chinese fucking army is here. They are in America. Don't believe they're not. They are here. And fucking those are the people that are gonna be knocking on doors, executing people. I guarantee it. I fucking guarantee it. Alright? So, Trump's gonna have to do that because the thing is, he stopped chemtrails with the executive order, and they're still happening. They're still happening, at least in Boston, Massachusetts. Well, one of the most corrupt, liberal, fucking fake ass, fucking lie to me, take my money college cities there is in America. But the thing is, don't believe the hype. Don't believe the bullshit. No one's gonna knock on your door, and if they do knock on your door and try to take your gun, that's not the good guys. Those aren't the good guys. The good guys don't take guns. Alright? Those are the bad guys. And I'm not saying fucking do anything crazy. I'm just saying protect yourself and protect your family. Because the communists aren't going to be holding a communist flag. Right? They're not going to be holding a fucking shirt or wearing a shirt that says, I'm a communist, I'm here to execute you. Right? It's going to look different. It's going to look funny. But be prepared, be ready. God bless you all. I love you all. I know only like 30 people listen to these things anyways, but whatever, man. Get the truth out there. If you heard anything I have to say, and the only reason why I'm doing this is just because there's so much fake news. There's so many lies, man. And the thing is, black people and white people in Boston, for the most part, we love each other. And the thing is because we're from fucking Boston, bro. We don't bow down to this phony ass authority. You know what I mean? We know, we can smell evil. There's something about Boston that's different than other states, that we don't give a fuck. That people can fucking lie. They can fucking try and fucking fool us. They ain't fooling us. They might be able to fool every other state in the union, but they ain't gonna fucking fool us. And the thing is, Boston's under attack. We've been under attack since the 80s. And that's why they brought the heroin here. We were the first ones to get hit with the oxys. They killed 2 generations, man. Like, I want to say 85% of the good people I know, the good people I grew up with are dead. 85% of the good ones. The bad ones are still alive. It's fucked up. I don't know how they do that, but I think it's because, like, people's hearts hurt so bad, they end up killing themselves, man. And fucking, suicide's real. And these chemtrails, these nanofibers, this Morgellons is making people kill themselves. And that's the truth. But, God bless you all. And, be safe. Be ready. And I'd say trust Trump. Or trust God. Fuck it, man. Trust Jesus Christ. And ask Jesus what he wants you to do. Because I think Jesus told me to go tell my doctor. But even though my doctor came back and told me, like, I'm wrong, like, I did my part. You know what I mean? Like, I gave him that sample. I told him that I think I have Morgellons, that I've been detoxing. And I did what God told me to do. I told him because I didn't have to tell him. I could have just went and just got my prescriptions and left like I always do. But for some reason, God had told me in the middle of the night to tell him, to let him know, to have him take a fiber. Fucking tell him. And it's just funny that you walk downtown Boston. It's funny, the people on drugs, their systems are filled with poison. They're filled, people that don't do meth, neither. There's not a lot of people. Some people do meth, but not a lot of people. They have the source. They have the Morgellon source. So they're trying to write it off like it's just people on drugs. It's just meth. No, it's not. It's not. It's people fucking on the methadone clinic who aren't doing drugs, walking around with Morgellons sores and fibers are coming out of their bodies. And then it's the people in jail. If you go to jail, you walk around, you see everyone has those sores. And it's from the food, right? Because it's grade D fucking F food, right? It's all soy, it's all fake, it's all genetically modified, and the water is recycled water. It's shit water. You're drinking water that you just shit in the other day and flushed down the toilet, man. And everyone is covered in those Morgellons sores. You go to any jail in Massachusetts, everyone's back is filled with them. They all got fibers people are pulling fibers out of people's backs. It's disgusting, man. Some people have it worse than others. I get it pretty fucking bad. But then I've seen people who had it worse than me. I've seen people with it all over their arms, all over their legs, because they've been in jail for 5 years. And their bodies just reject it. They can't take it. And there's nothing they can do for you. They won't do anything for you. They won't do anything for you. They call it psoriasis. They call it eczema. They call it all these things that it's not, because these medicines don't help. None of these medicines help. None of the medicines get it out of you. They don't. It's sad, man. It's sad. It's here. It's real. We're being poisoned. And 95% of the people are smiling, you know, while we're being injected with poison, basically. It's like, drink the fucking grape Kool-Aid. Drink the grape Kool-Aid. Alright, love you. Bye.